The Widow and Her 2 Coins. Mark 12:41-44. My name is Hannah. I wasn't always a widow. I was once a wife, a mother, a woman with a voice in her home and warmth in her hands. But when death visits, it takes more than the man. It takes rhythm, security, standing. My husband, Eli, was a kind man, steady. He left early each day for work and came home with laughter, stories, and olives in his satchel for our sons. Then one winter he fell sick and didn't rise again. The silence afterward was heavy, and our savings thinned like winter branches. One by one, our belongings vanished, the clay jars, the sandal tools, the carved stool. The creditors came with polite words and greedy hands. Then my sons grew older and left for distant work, not from rebellion, but necessity. They promised to send coins. Sometimes they did, sometimes they couldn't. I was left alone. Not just alone, but invisible. In our town, widows became shadows. I lived on bread crusts and dignity, on prayer whispered through cracked lips. I still went to the temple, though the women kept to the outer courts, our faces bowed, our presence easily ignored. But I watched. I saw men in robes reciting long prayers with words like wind, loud, lofty, empty. I saw coins pour into the offering chest in waves, heavy purses, clinking silver, pride in every step. And I thought, what is my offering compared to theirs? But that morning I reached into my scarf pocket and felt the last 2 copper coins I owned. The smallest currency, together barely worth a crumb. I held them tightly all through the morning service. And when the moment came, I walked quietly to the offering chest. No one saw. No one turned. Except him. I dropped the coins in. They barely made a sound. I felt foolish. Then I heard his voice. Truly I tell you, he said, this poor widow has given more than all the others. Heads turned. He was looking straight at me. Others gave out of their abundance, he continued, but she, out of her poverty, gave all she had to live on. My breath caught. My heart broke open. He saw me. Not my poverty, not my worthlessness. My worship. And in that moment, I felt rich in a way I never had. I left the temple with empty pockets, but not an empty soul. Because the God of the universe counted my offering as more than enough. So if you ever feel unseen, unheard, unimportant, remember this. Faith is not measured in gold, but in surrender. Obedience is not weighed by volume, but by trust. And the quiet gift, given from the heart, echoes loudest in heaven.